Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder says that people coming up to him after the Fury fight saying that Fury maybe did cheat at the fight he had with Ngannou. Also says he intends to do UFC before he walks away from combat sports. And it also says he wants to sit down and meet with Anthony Joshua face to face. So it's a Wilder type of video. Now it's getting cold. I'm trying to get my chapstick out here in these streets. But I mean, we can start off with the Anthony Joshua thing. He said basically he want to sit down and sit at the table. And Terrence Crawford, he said that. He said a lot of fighters should need to be at the table making fights. And you know what, man? I'm kind of starting to agree with that, because I just looked at it from a business standpoint of view. Terrence Crawford has got a business mind. Everybody don't have a business mind. You see what I'm saying? So with that being said, but I also think from the other aspect of it is, it ain't no middleman. It ain't Eddie saying this, Al saying this. We sitting down directly and we talking it out. We getting through it directly. We getting through this directly. So it ain't no he said, she said, this, that, and the third. You hearing it from my mouth and I'm hearing it from your mouth. Pause. So I think that's the right thing to do if they want to fight. Now, you know, Malik Scott basically saying that he don't like the point that he don't like the fact that Anthony Joshua really ain't pushing for the fight like he should be pushing for the fight. And, you know, at the end of the day, you can push for something publicly all the time, but then we get behind the scenes and it's like, no, I'm good. You know, I'm good. I'm straight. So, you know, just because you publicly push for it don't mean you actually want it. You know, it's a lot of politicians that's publicly, you know, pushing certain narratives, but then when it comes to write policies and it's come to actually, you know, put pen to paper and put the fire to the pan, you know, they know where to be found. So that we can say. Should just take Telegraph straight down today. That we can say. So I don't feel like Anthony Joshua, you know, should publicly just say, oh yeah, I want the fight. Hey, you just go ahead and tell Eddie Hearn whatever you need to do to get the fight done. If that me and Deontay Wilder getting on the phone with each other, chopping it up, seeing, you know, what the lick read, as my boy Coach Malachi say, then that's what we need to do. But, you know, it's crazy that people still want to see the fight. You know, think about that for a minute. It's crazy that people still want to see the fight or whatever. So, I mean, I'm still interested in it. I mean, it ain't too many, to be honest with you. You know, time has been flying by, bro. That's one thing we can say. Time has been flying by. Time has been flying by. Time has been flying by. And what that pretty much saying is that, man, a lot of these fighters getting old, bro. So a lot of fights you want to see, you really don't even want to see them like Gary Russell, Leo Santa Cruz. You like, I'm over that. Tank Davis turned 29 the other day. Think about that for a minute. Old stanky Tank Davis turned 29 years old the other day. Are you talking about all the fights that you want to see? Some of these fights is getting past the expiration date. I felt Spencer Crawford was past his expiration date in this show. You know? So, but nonetheless, I mean, they should sit down and meet with each other and get it done. They should have did that from the beginning. You ever argue with somebody, or you ever go through a negotiation period with somebody and y'all end up coming to an agreement? You like, why we just didn't do this shit from the beginning? You know? A lot of people just want to stall and waste time, to be honest, but nonetheless, let's carry on. So he basically went down there and talked about how Tyson Fury cheated, right? And he basically said, I didn't watch the Ngannou fight, but a lot of people was texting me saying maybe Tyson Fury did cheat. maybe he did do this to you. Look, that ain't got shit to do with it. Ngannou was 272 pounds and was stronger man. Tyson Fury only had a 5-pound weight advantage versus Francis Ngannou. Deontay Wilder was at a 40, 50, probably damn near 60-pound weight disadvantage at most of those fights. The second fight, Deontay Wilder gained so much weight that he just looked terrible in the ring. He thought somebody drugged him. He put the weight on wrong. You can tell by looking at the body. You want to blame the costume, whatever. You put all your weight at the top of your body and not at the bottom of your body. When you move up in weight like that, put the weight on your legs, especially if you're not fleet of foot at the heavyweight in any division. Put it on your legs. That's going to stabilize and allow you to take the punch. It's going to allow you to have the leverage to keep them up off you. So whoever doing this strength and conditioning training don't really understand how the body works. I can do a better job than they can, and that's no disrespect. I'm just keeping it real, especially when you got him out there and he not running miles. You know, everybody, man, it's only a select few people in this world, this universe, that enjoy running distance. It's nothing. I won't say it's nothing enjoyable about running distance. I think running distance, the best thing about it is the when you're done, how you feel when you're done, and also it builds mental fortitude. Other than that, it's hell. It is hell running distance, but nonetheless, you know, Ngannou was just a bigger guy. Then Fury probably didn't train for real for Ngannou. He trained for real because he knew Deontay Wilder was a killer. He knew Deontay Wilder was a killer. He knew Deontay Wilder was a killer. So, but you know, that don't mean, I ain't saying that Fury did or didn't cheat, right? What I'm saying is the dude that he fought was just physically, you know, bigger than Wilder, and I think guys Fury on weight and on weight give him problems. Shorter guys and guys that he can't bully around the ring give him problems. So it don't mean that old boy cheated. It just means, and otherwise, in the great words of casual boxing talk, he a weight bully. And this is why people didn't like the Klitschko's neither. You know, but you know, he was talking to baby mama's boy, and you know, but that don't really, that, like I said before, that don't make it in my mind that he cheated. You know, Deontay Wilder was just so much at a physical disadvantage that he couldn't do nothing with him. He was able to absorb your punch. And able to wear your ass out, pause, by laying on you, pause. So, that's just how I look at it. If Fury can't, you know, lay on you or he can't physically dominate you with his weight and all that, man, he's an average fighter, and that's what Ngannou showed. But do I believe that Wilder believed that Fury really did? He said, well, I think he really believed that. And when you ain't never got your ass whooped by like that, you can't believe it. He thought he was invincible. He cutting corners, getting by without running miles, doing what he want to do. But he also said that they were saying like, oh man, maybe people do really believe he had something in his glove. You know what, bruh? I never said I you know, you just gotta show me proof. That's all I was saying. Just show me proof he had something in his glove. Just show me some proof he had something in his glove. Just show me some proof. Because we seen Antonio Margarito was allowed to do it, you know what I'm saying? So just show me a little bit of proof. You know? Just show your boy a little bit of proof. You know? But you know, that's all I really got to say on that tip. But you know, about him crossing over to the MMA, I mean, shit. You heard Eddie Hearn say, look at the size of his legs. How is he gonna cross over to the MMA and this, that, and the third? And I'm just looking like, bro. He said he'd be dangerous, and he think he'd be dangerous in 4-ounce gloves. My thing is, you gotta learn to defend kicks, you gotta learn takedowns, and it ain't all about just throwing hands. It ain't all about just throwing hands. You gotta defend takedowns, kicks. You know what I'm saying? So there's a number of things that he gotta learn to defend. You know, and you know, can he do it? Hey, I don't know. A lot of people say, well, he can't even box. How you gonna learn MMA? Hey, maybe he might be a natural MMA. He might just be a born natural in mixed martial arts. You know, I can't really call it, but I mean, that's what Deontay Wilder want to do. Deontay Wilder should be able to get in there and do it. I think Dana White would love to do some business with Deontay Wilder. I mean, obviously, he got to probably go through some type of training. How long gonna take for him to get it? I mean, that's the question. Of course, you're still learning. This ain't nothing that you master overnight. You hold your hands different. Your posture is different. All that's different. You know? He just thinking like, I'm gonna go in there and land this right hand on these boys. It's over with. Well, you try to land that right hand, you're gonna get a kick, upside your head. You know, and that kick gonna be harder than your right hand, best believe. So, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, hit the bell icon button, hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live, word drop video. Financially want to support the channel, Cash App, $CJGood313, Venmo, CJGood313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, all 9. Check out the Heavyweight Boxing Talk playlist, Box News playlist. Peace.